Hello guys, welcome to a new video here in JS Education. My name is Carlos Santana and this is the video number 50 for the course Developing a Headless CMS with TypeScript and GraphQL. So before we start, I want to apologize with everyone because of this, all this time that I didn't post any video. And the reason was because I was working on my new React book, which is going to be published by end of the next month, by March. So I will keep you post the status of the book. So if you want to buy it later, you could do that. So that's the main reason I was off for these 2 months, and now I'm coming back. And I have some good news for everyone. As you know, I have been having some conversations with a lot of people that joined the team that is helping me to improve ContentPI. And we decide that we need to do some refactor, some important or huge refactor to the project in order to improve the quality of the project and also put ContentPI in the correct direction. So the first thing I want to show you is the new design that we are going to implement, and also another ideas, and I will talk a little bit so what's going on with the project. So let's start by showing this image, which is gonna be the new design. And we are going to implement a theming system with light and dark version. So this is gonna be the light version, and then our dark version is gonna be this one. So there is still some stuff to improve, but we are working on that right now. So with that said, there is other reasons on why we need to do this refactor to the project, and the first one is to improve the performance of the application. If you have been following this course, you have noticed that, for example, when you create a model or you create new content, all the time we are forcing the hard refresh of the page, and that's bad performance basically, and that's bad design. So that's why I decided to start fresh with a new architectural structure. So that's part of the main reason. Also, we are going to implement this new design that I show you. We are going to implement a new theming system with CSS variables, which basically improves the performance by a lot, and you will learn more about that later. We are going to implement React 17 plus Webpack 5, and we are going to get rid of Next, basically because the project doesn't need in reality server-side rendering, because at the end it's a dashboard which is private, so we don't need all of this. So we need to remove all the layers that could add more complexity or more weight to the project. And also we want to improve the packages from ContentPI/UI, utils, and core. Right now there is an issue with ContentPI/UI and React 17 because we are using enzyme adapter 16, so it's causing some conflicts. So we are going to redo most of those packages, and the cool part is that I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that, not just show you how to use those packages, but you will learn how they're built from scratch. Okay, so that's the main reasons on why we are going to do this refactor. And now we have a new repository, which is gonna be github.com/contentpi/cms. The legacy one is gonna still be remaining on ContentPI. So right now we're going to have CMS, and I create separate repositories: CMS, API, backend, and common. And still we will use UI, utils, and core. But for now, the first one is just the CMS, so you can clone this repository. It has just a basic structure right now. I'm not going very deep on details. Basically, we are adding like a basic configuration for this new project, and we are going to use Webpack 5. You don't need to write any of this code. You just need to clone the repository and you will have it. But as you know, like all these configurations are needed to get the best result for our project. And here we are going to use Webpack instead of Next. So now we need to change those scripts as well. We need to install all of these packages. This is the TS configuration. And then the Webpack configuration, I split it in 3 parts. The common part is basically the configuration that is shared between development and production, with the entry, the output, the optimization to split the bundles, the vendor and the main bundle, the rules that are going to read TS and TSX files and load it with the TS loader, the plugins, HTML Webpack plugin. Then on the development, basically we are going to grab the common configuration and we are going to merge it and extend the development configuration. We are going to enable the HMR or hot module replacement, basically to listen to changes on the files. And then in production, you just have the mode production and DevTools on files. And then on your source folder, the index is the main entry file to render the application. Basically, we render everything on the root. And right now I have just a basic component to render. And then the server TS is basically an express application just to run our request. And right now we are going to render the index HTML using Express. So in this way we can handle easier or routes. So that's pretty much. I think this is gonna be really good for everyone. I'm very excited for these new changes because I think everyone is going to learn more new stuffs, and also we are replacing some technologies that are start getting obsolete, like Enzyme, and we are going to change that for the new React testing library. And we are going to learn more things, so I think that's gonna be good. So yeah, just clone this repository and play a little bit with the new structure. And for the next video, I'm going to start adding some of logic here. We are going to reuse a lot of code from the main repository, of course, and a lot of components, but we are going to try to start fresh and improve everything, because I want to be very strict on the performance of the application. So everything needs to run really fast. So that's it for this video. I don't want to make it any longer. Remember that if you have any question or if you want to join our community, you can join our Slack community. The link is on the description. So just like the video, share with your friends, and that's it. Thank you so much for your time, and see you in the next video. Bye.